whoever you are, your frequency has gone up, okay? But you are still trying to be around the same people, doing the same things, okay? But it's just not working. Your frequency is rejecting this old reality, rejecting these old people, places, things, mindsets, habits, okay? You are very uncomfortable because there is a lot being sacrificed, trying to be sacrificed here, needing to be sacrificed here. Okay, I get that you are still trying to hold on to it, and it's being sacrificed anyways, but holding on to it is making the discomfort less manageable, okay? But it or they or both, can't come with you. So I'm getting that your spirit guides have really been trying to get your attention, okay? They know that you need help, all right? And they're really trying, but I don't know if maybe your environment or certain things that you're doing and choices that you're making are making it really difficult for them to reach you, okay? Or even a certain perspective that's making it difficult as well, okay? So they're wanting to remind us all really that shifting to our desired realities and level ups are always really uncomfortable, but it is up to us how uncomfortable, okay? And asking us to choose to be a part of our own transformation every day rather than wanting it to happen to us. And we do that through the small day-to-day choices, right? We do that through, deciding to go for a walk or practice gratitude while we do something like clean, or go out and be in nature, even if it's just for 20 minutes, or, going to a place like the park where there are people, but we're in a place in nature. That is good for us because the divine and your spirit guides, they use nature so much to give us the signs that we need. And so if we don't go outside and we are spending too much time on our devices, it makes it really hard to reach us. Or if we are, in places like, a bar that, energies that the divine can't really use to speak to you. Whereas if you go to a place like a park, even if you don't really feel like talking to anyone, the divine and your angels and your spirit guides, they can use someone and put it on their heart to come up and say something to you and speak through them and give you a message that you need, right? But again, if we are always on our screens and our devices and we don't go outside and we don't make those choices, or try to meditate and sit in silence and things like that, then it makes it really hard for them to reach us, okay? And doing those things, it also changes the way that we feel, right? Because feeling is the secret, and that changes our perspective, which changes our frequency, which changes our reality, okay? And that is what is trying to shift for you here, okay? The divine is really wanting to remind you how much power you have to do this and give you the signs, okay? The breadcrumbs, the guidance that you need, okay? I am seeing some difficult money matters like tied to your love life here, okay? It definitely had an effect on your mindset here, okay? Maybe your mental stability. And, money is energy that is so real. And when we're in misaligned relationships, that can really affect our money, okay? Maybe you were taking care of someone and it was a very misaligned relationship, and so that affected your money. Or maybe someone was taking care of you, okay, and that was very disempowering, right? To not have that financial independence that you feel like you were meant for, okay? I'm also getting possibly that you and your partner, or, just even a small group, people that you really loved, maybe partying a bit too much, okay? A little overindulging. And that affected your money as well, but it also affected your ability to be connected to your heart space here and to follow your heart, to follow what was in your heart and your truth here, okay? Archangel Michael and your guardian angels are all over this reading, okay? Okay? They love you so much. They care about you so much. They see your power so much, okay? Wanting to remind you of that. I'm seeing a throne and a crown here, okay? All right, the rising phoenix, this is what is destined for you, okay? They're helping you, okay? They just need, you to make some of those adjustments, right? So that they can reach you, okay? Because it's in you, it's meant for you, okay? Helping hand is out here, all right? Gambling as well. I mean, that could be literal, but I'm also getting, that it's just, gambling with, your energy as well, like wrong people, wrong places, wrong habits, things like that, right? So that affects your money. That affects your energy, your intuition, everything, okay? So they're encouraging, again, a step back and, different daily choices, right? And more connection to them, okay? And encouraging you to start saving, right? To get back to saving, take a step back there, all right? Because there's a new beginning waiting for you here that they're co-creating with you, okay? All right, there's a big sun coming up here over the mountains, all right? Maybe it feels like that, okay? Like pushing a rock up a mountain as well. Maybe you're really having to fight to get this up off of you, but you're going to feel so much better when you do, okay? You're going to be able to see the cups around you by the divine and the things that are aligned for you to come in. You'll be able to see them more clearly. They'll be presented to you. Because right now I'm getting that all you can really see are the cups that are misaligned for you, okay? Because of the things that you are feeding into. But I am telling you, my love, that if you just start making those, again, just small choices, even just, again, like I said, like a small walk every day, just get outside so you can get those signs, right? Go be in places like parks, right? Making yourself a nutritional meal, right? Okay. Taking care of yourself. Those small changes, they're going to shift your reality, okay? And then you'll be able to see the cups being presented to you that are aligned for you, okay? And this is already what's meant for you, okay? It's even going to bring in collaborations and partnerships that are actually going to bring you into more, or even maybe for the first time, like real financial independence, okay? Financial freedom, I just heard, okay? Isn't that interesting how like the right like business collaborations can actually lead to major financial independence and freedom, okay? Because the world card is out here, all right? This is big. This is completion. This is everything. The world is everything, okay? That's already what's meant for you. Okay? I'm seeing 444 and 3636. 444 makes sense because, right, the angels and your spirit guides are just all over this reading, okay? 3636, you may want to intuit what that angel number means for you. I always recommend that before Googling, but Google away if that's what you feel guided to do, or you may be 36. And they're also saying too that you may have some stuck energy in your throat chakra here, okay, because you may be the only one who's really going through this, okay, so you may not feel like anyone would understand. I'm hearing that you think differently from everyone else. Okay, you've already discovered this about yourself and known this for a long time, okay, but they're saying to write, okay, write and speak out loud to your guides, okay, they're the best listeners. This is going to help release any stuck energy in your throat chakra, okay, and that's going to really help you to shift as well. So I really hope that this was helpful. Okay, I really enjoyed this one. I love you so much. Please let me know if it resonated, and I will see you in the next one.